The morning, shouting out to you, Mrs. Lucy Riafe Ampofo of Alma School in North Legon. Have a very beautiful day, Mrs. Lucy Riafe Ampofo of Alma School in North Legon. Thank you very much for being you. God richly bless you. Love to your husband, Waxo. Lie womb.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Minister Machin.
Yeah. Chairman.
Boko there.
Onyamia dum enemy mpebo egusu.
Yehu ache yeton kache.
Ejuma ya egusu ye.
Ebe yikakaka. Anope yehu funi or graphic animo 3,500 response team. Empacho eyediadia.
Yo chairman didika minchawe chefo nya.
Yeah, Joso.
Anyone so I can or social media manoni nyina. Esa emobia happy Easter. But I say I'm say in some way I can be so and some trouble for mudi cheaper as part of Operation Clean Your Front. Let's make a car work, you know. So back here, launch Operation Clean Your Frontage at Independence Square. Ye Zoom Lion Apata, President, a baby. And ye can say, ye passing bylaws. Bema Ubia be responsible for their immediate environment, be it Ufi inside, Ubotamo, middle of the streets. Now, Yamia don't pass a bylaw, maybe. Yeah, we don't know a core enforcement. And until you say the Greater Accra Parliamentary Caucus, all the 34 of us, and yes, Yam Fan Krofonko, the training of Kakra. It's just like the city guards, a concept, you know. But we know city guard now, said Diana, a Yagidi Kakra. But we know Yajomo military training.
Hey, military training in Abem.
But your 3,500 in Yamiado, 1,000 are passing out successfully at military training center. By the next 2-3 months, they decide the crowd. But yet, this 1,000 started in many years. Now, so basic room. Now, I'm making sure that they are going to strictly enforce the bylaws.
Now, why military training?
First of all, it is a good question. I need to put on record that they are not military people. They cannot be military. But it is just to shape their psyche. Also, Oko Samo, I never think it's a victim say, yeah, Oko Joe BJ, West Oko Yesi, why I say, Oko Gibride. I don't think I see a form of Oko. No, Omunya discipline, no, sir. It is service for God and country and not for themselves. And you service by Ochana Obikutebiano, their Bobby. Now it's OBJ. No. They have been trained to engage. Oh, mommy, baby, I didn't see your camera. So there's not Rambo style. You know, can be that to answer your question is instilled into them so they can discharge their duties professionally.
To discharge their duties professionally, exactly what are their duties? Because bylaws know what I didn't hear 3,500 people say Omumbe Pia Bonte and enforcement.
Yo, Chairman, that's it. The chairman said Greater Accra, there were 29 MMDs, 29 MDCs, Adano. Yes, clean your frontage, you know, Saman Kaho, okay, Drama, your bell see a few so no near. 3,005, they did not want to go the CBD of a car, and they do another Kotema, not the Akanobe or almost respective assemblies. They are going to join hands with over 10,000 national service personnel, national service service for Nobel metropolitan municipal health officers to go into the houses and ensure, sir, monetary conditions that prevail. And where you need a task force is the enforcement bit of it. Because the MMDAs are clothed with the bylaws to make sure that they do this enforcement. And don't see any here or now, and or shoot a crambra. Osha, first February, no, yeah, pilot program. I fan can maintain where so be to a deal with city so a come at chairman, Osha let them fine. One more attack ever, and this are a city response team. Or make a acquire one in Yama, on Lodo apply more, on to a deal with city so on find them and good water. Those things, you know. The normal district assembly bylaws, you know, they are not going to be a police. They are not, and they are not military.
They are not going to be police, they are not military. How do we ensure that they don't abuse? Yabedian will say, Enquire abaye die bi ochine bi ube hun no mukute ma no mo bon krofo ma ni ade. How do we ensure that?
We see the sabi mensa but training na yama omono. Bako to ensure say corruption dey be mamukura say obi akoju obi sika obi akoju obi jene or kwenyu na no kuta banchi kaka we kaka. There will be strong monitoring and supervision. Yet, so most the Obama police near prosecutor to serve as a deterrent to others. You know, so we'll start on this note, and I can assure you, sir, when you may do one, a becono, kaka, they will know. I hear Marcus say, hear me, chairman.
Yes.
And central for one boy, papa, Yamisi and Canada. But I say, we are organized labor to be part of this exercise. Organized labor, where TUC and all that are part of it, so that they come on board and then we all get this thing going.
Next week, Tuesday, the 19th of April, any assume be few Jumanasi.
Yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday, but we'll have the first 500 on the streets in uniform. They're going to have their trenches and everything fine, well disciplined. My shoe, polish, nice. And then we see room. And see, Memphis, a chopper, almost 20 was titty fine home. And that's what we have a friend say, or your constituency chairman, that be no. This is business of Greater Accra. And you know, almost see consular. Only a more point one. Young, I said, men to a dear no cry. If he's titty fine so. Men lo do a fine home. Titty said June 10th, disaster never no. Miss Samo, the only thing we can do for Yanana no more, Yatofu no more, and so forth, and say, get the DB and sad and NCBO. And you know, to say there were bylaws to cover us. Or Pia Ebeson movie as what the ball out to baby no, and Brano any debate.
How do we ensure, say, when you're 9-day wonder?
Because
when you say Ghana for Rebecca, so a hura bejo.
Chairman said they are global son if you're not. It is yes, and someone you know, Jamaica, year. Make I say in your Ikakra or way so evolution. And agriculture said, by the grace of God, we shall move them. And I'm telling you again that by the grace of God, this exercise will be sustained, inshallah.
Let's see how it goes. Next week, we'll come back and find out. Yeah, that's Yanope.
Chairman, Kabako.
Mpacho meet you.
Very important. Mehusa and saying, Kano, a friend of Pragia. Much as we don't have the powers and the locals to decide how it's imported into the country, as the Regional Coordinating Council and RESEC, we have a mandate to decide the creative menace. So I'm sending this caution and yet we'll go and pass another bylaw and we'll restrict the movement of Pragia in the CBD and Stema areas. To Okotobia, the white didn't say obey Juma will be Amazon my chili of baby no, but say a behu Pragian and settle Mokola, no, outright will confiscate it.
Really?
Oh, yes, but 2 months' time, the bylaw will come out. But I'm sending this caution. I'm sending the caution right now.
Well, Pragia for Asamatumo. Yeah, that's the minister. Unshroud, Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Quarte and Yetene Kano. In the meantime, the Electricity Company of Ghana Limited would like to inform the general public, especially cherished customers, that the operations of the company's National Revenue Protection Task Force, headed by a coordinator from the Ministry of Energy, is unearthing illegal connection activities in all ECG operational areas. The task force has also been mandated to collect all debt owed by old ECG. So customers, government institutions, including state-owned enterprises, will be disconnected. ECG for your money break, GGO Musica, any more illegal connection. Anopeya me who baby say, a man for the ECG canon, dorso papa na, ebi 83. Yes, US Embassy crack can be. Now, how that is possible, I'm still Ministry of Communications, Ekahubi, US Embassy, MTN, anyway, many other companies. Anyway, let's see how it goes. But ECGC, Omania Bre, Sadi, Papa. Inti say no cre. I'm sure we'll find out the details as we go along. Peace 104.3. Peace 104.3 Twaye Jume Dienusu, and very shortly Bernard Olote Jacobs, or our social commentator Bernard Olote Jacobs. Kamal Dean Abdallah, Deputy National Communications Officer of the new
country. Who to mean Taki?
Yeah, try you Jimmy Dean Swan pay me. I say Kamal Dean Abdallah Ewaha Anope or Deputy National Communications Officer, New Patriotic Party. Bernard Alote Jacob, social commentator, a man of many parts. Run man run.
Santana wo studio ha.
I said,
Nyango na dumo.
yeah, then I say.
Okay, teji ohunte won sa de yo.
Amen.
Wa man ya hinya Kokrokoo panelists in the production team. Then the chairman himself. Yeah, Charlie. General Simo.
Amen. Come out in.
Chairman General.
My chair.
Major so chairman.
Boko there.
Boko papa. Na men sample abaso na men show. Na men show crime.
Yeah, then
You see, me Yakopon ashira
no eshano.
no ashira.
No eshano.
No amount of whatever can bring that person down. And that is what you represent.
To God be the
build
glory.
the platform. The platform is huge, and the platform will continue to go far.
Amen.
No amount of whatever somebody thinks will bring it down.
Amen.
You will move on.
Okay, no amount of maka allergy groups and no anything.
No anything.
No anything.
But I cannot see.
Na chama jana onim say ene the 12th day or so of our fasting.
Okay.
Ramadan is into 12 days. Some have 11 days today.
Okay.
Na ebi mo so 12 days. Nti say ye chance here no ben shedanya opportunity emma ha.
There be.
So ye penyin for say onya kunya say na watimi
Unya kwanya.
achi omo titu chief imam. I mean maybe owo bia yakupon sha no. Yakupon sha no onsan shira no yiye papa.
Amen.
Amen. All our clergy. Now of course I realize that there's some seeming unity among young Muslim for initially not sect in those days, but this time those things have actually been nipped in the bud. Whether we are all together and we're doing the fasting and we're doing the Ramadan, and I'm saying we should encourage ourselves.
Fantastic.
And continue to do better.
Fantastic. Kamal Dean Abdallah and Amotini kind of talking about celebrating. Let's celebrate Mrs. Patricia Boateng, aka Auntie Pat of South Doko Estates, who's 80 years old today. That's a grandmom and a big mom, Mrs. Patricia Boateng, aka Auntie Pat of South Doko Estates. Happy 80th birthday to you. God continue to richly bless you, or God continue to bless you richly. It's from Morris and Hadiza Kwanzaa and the children. They say, God bless you richly. I don't think Yanko Kakwem Assad 3 months 734 dead. 734 dead in 3 months. MTTD gets tough on highways. National Road Safety Authority launches Stay Alive campaign. 1,299 drivers without driver's licenses in 2021 arrested, according to the Finder newspaper. Afibia kwaya by Kadamasimi. Road crashes.
Normal ritual and pay them Dr. James Atulinzi and management of JL Properties.
Yeah.
Ebinum no work kade agenda 111 or I could see some one for Axibia and Bofum and I brought this to the attention of Ghanaians on my Facebook page. JL Properties ni branch or all in construction. We see agenda 111 hospital no Okro Chirponi.
Oh, I see.
Na ebokon over 100 workers are why busy why and to let Ghanaians know amede ma of as Dr. James Atulinzi ni other company all in construction we see agenda 111 ekwer or Chirponi na mama workers in nene oshado the woman ejuma won kodo na yeta wechi na won tu mo wi ntam na one commission azana 2024 elections abado. Kwame,
yes,
tackling road crashes. Hey, ekaka can den. Miss there is too much insanity in our road sector. na odisi bi ebekede a driver fo ni bi wo wa bodam wa dwuni ye adwuma ebekede wonum wi ebekede wo bu ane wo di wi wo ye ti ansa na wo kutu won car na wa for passengers atrem na wonwu ko do one destination sisi ala akeye de akwantu abeye nyankopon ni hihye de se nyame nyu dua no de ekede razi nyankopon na eboso na asase
medase
insha na ye yinka wuzin de enyime fi ha enyime besi ha enyima ba baby amoroko insha nka wuzin dam na sisi awayo dam na sisi awaye etra kalma na wa kumetu buses akesen umpo dia west off na yen Cape Coast road Accra Cape Coast Takoradi road me say oye the devil's triangle ohon ihu say baby accident sisi wo hon say abeyifo wo ko edidi wo ho a wonye drivers na ye kurumo wo ko edidi mo owu oba if you from Praso to Cape Coast to Accra drivers me better in blind we going back me better in blind we going back ono oye ina adinti o ma want ni pi na bi se won there now what is happening abaza is it sikapia the mun konta mum rentam mun se nko bi o na mum brebiu asan menyis car we are losing people eni nyima kwa me mo ye me yo fan there yem ma minum ye yirenum yemma mbesiafo ya wo fasefo ye nananu mbesiafo wona wo wudodo mankapia bibi mbra na mboton no wage you no late is ebegede is becoming too much.
What is the issue?
Is it the road design?
Is it bad drivers? Is it
Bagwami? Adinesha or your bad drivers so apart from default engineering be kakra because mutu Cape Coast road here example Accra Cape Coast road here was 77 curves.
That's poor road design anamba
Mama kacho 77 curves ne enyima majority of the curves so a long curve ewa say eripa ka won wadwen ye there it's a straight road you won't see the incoming vehicle. No, better I'm blind.
You mean the oncoming vehicle?
Oncoming vehicle. I better I'm blind. No, in Bewu. One place. Oye Guma Amenfi. Another place. Oye Ochrekun. Ni Kevin Demi. Oye Kevin Tintin. Nti if you are seeing the aerofo kosos the ba potina ihu nti ebunde tambia so name or that place as sporting one major place oye dominance in the po wa ba form kakra onye there the potting assembly phone we nya grader wotum wodi grade in natina junction 1 office wa oba road no do kwame say in suto na neti dem in the nso ato dem ima in the suto pa was central region say neti ni nya boju ka akwa no a na amachi kasi ewu wa design there ifun ka ifun coffin oye dem wo von the Ford ewu the Ford na was a coffin the dada na wa speed ni so won de wonya botewo here road do kra takra di akra road wonya botewo do kra na wodu the dominance junction wa na ebu na neti na ebojuru ka akwa no nti wode fodo dama na ode ka na oto
work queen
there one drivers so wonyim you've driven on this road for a very long time na nyim there say insu tope no there dominance junction ho and that ogusuru onya na nsu na ejuru de bugu ka ko wonwe no na pozi yanda nyame ase there enyi Henry Kote ikase wona anyofo na oyi won ko ajin kotokun won dodo so ba dominance ho nti wa ma ohona ye lively ne fi cars pi na di impa sisi ai di impa ho nti wa ma accidenting wo dem junction in abafom kakra nti Kwame say ye kan ehwe commander fiti dompo ase they call commander junction onu so oye long curve no oye kokoso tamia I want in 35 go wu one onje the man so na asema say ya car obutu yi a oso wi ma impa 14 wo wi no so oye long curve Kwame sometimes I also blame civil engineers
Beja.
because in was my road contractor he the road damage from Nyamranza to Takrady and then Pataba no or your CP4 and then I move so for ABU what for if you what you call Elubo until actually CP4 one side of the road now it was an excellent road no accident zero 15 Nyamranza so accident be we say na bibi kiti I mean I'm talking about my region most of thing now young drivers in a lot of them are not educated you get there I mean we should lack education but at least you should have an experience because I drive with the mukwanu da you know how the road is okodu baby a baby or your bumpy dama baby a blue into all day one day sabita facha asphalt na wire and what kakra but what the speed the man boom car na amado na the west only cars akesi mon bo companies in wodin na one drivers in so abadin na work them drivers you want to work on Nigeria oh ninja un there 19 un there them here road accident in Ghana na onye ha popo ngoko bi there where them what pam fi Ghana fufi ala tabe now you know what about drivers who goes you driving or no what is here system of driving in Ghana until me just the Ministry of Transport the last time on your same platform I said the Ministry of Transport Ministry of Roads and Highways the National Road Safety for look there's the need for something to be done we need to sit down private union of we TUC branch of transport unions we have to involve look there should be a table punu bi obesiwa yinya ye betreji na ya kan the masemi we need to talk about it
because it's terrible
makacho contemporary fast 1212
back
here within 1 week share Accra Kumasi road Kwame me eta in the ground impa de mewa me 1 week na esa na sasa bonsa mo ogeje kwanu do no oku impa and then there impa or driver carlin there sabita fracture on for now dwen obi o driver na oreda no za ka shakala se na me se Ghana fo yen ya so ye kan ubi there stationary vehicles are or road do what the toll road
towing levy
the workshop company because at that time MPP fusu we win fresh into Zoom Lion phone just one company or NDC or to them forgetting there the mu company na President Gufo no na build na the mu company obey na yam pini na to in the cast no work shisha cast asi here bibia ye the politics na dem station vehicles here we kuku in bepi wo Kumasi Accra road say dem cars nya we to if you are nje dem accidents no baba nti Kwame we need to talk about we need to educate our drivers we really need to educate them especially them companies here wa be ya what we use the cars akesi ye nyimi den je onu yin the last look at the recent one on Kumasi Accra road look at what happened can fenya chura to phone
Elvis Darko of the Finder newspaper sends me some very interesting information. Also 734 killed in road crashes in 3 months. It represents 4.8% reduction over 771 killed in 2021.
Oh yeah, some more.
Hey.
Should we be happy about it?
Hey. Between January and March this year, 734. Between January and March last year, 771. Of the total, 583 males, made up of 66 years and below.
I'm a detailed statistics about it.
He says, putting the riskiest age group and sex together, the picture implies that more adult males are dying than their female counterparts. 151 females comprising 122 who are under 18. Motorcycles killed 308. Commercial vehicles 289. Private vehicles 137. Pedestrian knockdowns 202.
Hey.
Hey. 200, for example.
But Kwame, pedestrian knockdowns here one.
Yeah.
Say your car. Ebinum also in Aswadin. Yeah.
Remember, us the regional distribution of fatalities. Greater Accra 139, Ashanti 137, Eastern 136, Central 59, Western North 38, Volta 35, Northern 34, Western 31, Bono East 25, Bono 21, Ahafo 20, Savannah 17, Upper West 15, Upper East 10, Oti 10, Northeast 7. Just a no region is spared.
Yeah, no region is spared.
But then the two most populated regions.
Yeah.
Nah, on rating here very high.
139, 137.
Wow.
Chairman General.
Come on, maybe now. Yeah, about driving. Yeah, the Muslim for mobile Ramadan. So, my boys, yeah, I'm gonna drive riding by heart, driving by heart. You could, Charlie, now show.
Yeah.
Anyway, Condos Bedu says, I appeal to the security agencies to check and deal drastically with low-level and reckless drivers. That's Condos Bedu. What Uncle Alte is saying is true. The number of people dying on our roads is sad. And Kuma Foster, Achim Ayerebi. Kwame, you know the difference? What is this? Okay, I'm not talking about coaches this morning. We always crave good asphalted roads, and then when these roads are provided, wahala, the madness of our drivers gets to its peak. Meanwhile, accidents on what we call the rough roads are almost nil. Chairman, do we go for rough roads or fresh roads? Francis Brakwa in Kumasi. Can you imagine an Abuboya overtaking a 2021 registered V8 at Takrady Cape Coast Highway? It is one of these people on expired tramol. Kabi in second D. Kwame, I disagree with the calls for good roads. In this country of ours, good roads is now a death trap. I remember the resident engineer on the Pokwasi interchange who said the kind of speed the drivers run on the road, God help us. Nana Hesi or Jiri. Look at the way you're mentioning the regional breakdown of road accidents like election results. My heart is saddened. Master Planner Junior Kentampo. These trucks that haul clay to the tiles factory in Shama always spill the wet slippery clay on the road, the highway from Aguna Kwanta to Cape Coast. No one is doing anything about it. It's quite sad. And Lawyer Kwame Kodue-Triahene, acting director of Regulation, Inspection and Compliance, National Road Safety Authority. Lawyer Maje. I think I'm better and fierce. Openi National Road Safety Authority, you see more the Stay Alive campaign be able to do area.
I feel yes, region. I am one of the programs now. Any human confirm. I still appear the Omo Ayabia, the seminary section. Now, yes, sorry. Get critical in this area. They won't say this. I think this is saying we are at the mind. But you know, one day I'm not a game Kakana when you know. So I'm one year. Where I imagine. Now, Osha, these are not in the Sudan or anything. If the general, it could be much. So, this is so last year. But there's been some relative reduction in all the major indicators, crashes into depth, even in the top 2 or 3 regions. So, even though crashes are possible, I don't know about them. Now, the COVID, so move 2 years, to move on to the then Papa. And the airport one for this, and the Yamanian folk, Yamia, the Colabano. 5 or 6 weeks at the Rania it's your compile to a life campaign and that. So, you need to say, one I upon a data. Now, I just many are not police for the idea of one we are just told before and after. So, they are almost the amount 1 year down. I are kind of the conference, you know, a pioneer. You know what I'm saying? I actually hope you hold I am my can't say, yeah, for look at crazy. One day I'm not one to me. Now, the whole corner of one bar, I am a hard game. As a book, the whole corner that would be bra, a quarter of a thousand to and also to sound honestly. If you are put to and after the very day, one for more, let me so before. And let me so more. And that's apart from education, you know, your profiles are very mental seminar. Yeah, now saying, what is this pressure sample? Cars, GIOP seminars not to be on here, so it is a very minimum to be completed. Driver not in the moment. Now saying, we should actually be on really private. Or more, it be on more. A channel so 500 kilometers and eventually 80,000. I don't want to point to private. It's better the cost of seminars that for sure. Any operators doing someone on the educators also any upon to board in common. And now you long say what is important. Yeah, information center so called 194. It's also yeah, how more to say what could be here to me at the house. I bring on more than to number. Now, you ever say, some no not to get to one more. It's our bobo. If I find the numbers, so the upper frame catano. I was a senior moment, but the year one of them was 3 months, 700 plus.
Yeah.
I think we can do better, but it will require the for to at this moment, police for every form of the pound after your home, am I here home? Now, my coffee and run on. The year education, now, yeah, is so controlled, that was coming out. Now, that for the drivers, back where no one to the edge of affair. One year, but getting an overflow and the overflow. I mean, come on, and one of them. I think we want to be able to support the next 5 or 6 weeks, then go for house and play it.
Well, we'll keep the conversation going. So, Bibiani, you have some banya bitio futu. Medasipi lawyer Kwame Kodria Etiahene of the National Road Safety Authority. Now, Albert Esman says the problem can't be bad driving or poor engineering. It's poor licensing. Who gave the bad driver the license and made the bad vehicle roadworthy? To me, this is what we have to look at. Albert Esman in Awushi. And the Obisi Mimisa Lote Jacobs. I'll say the 77 curves on the Cape Coast Accra Road. Does it have anything to do with the 77 gods of Ogwa? Kokrokoo Mensa is asking.
I don't believe in gods. I believe in one God.
KSK, I've seen cars moving like crap. The head there, the back in the other lane. Lie in Tema. I'm sure you've seen that too. We're going to say Kirby Bowen. Now say Achia. Na eba ting. I feel sad when, as a country, year in, year out, we continue to experience the carnage on our roads. One cardinal factor we normally get our minds out of is the educational background of our drivers. This factor may seem insignificant to the practice of the profession, but if we will closely check the educational background of drivers, you will appreciate my point. Also, how often do we offer training programs for commercial drivers? Something drastic has to be done. Kwame Sapong says that one. Chairman General, make road safety your number one priority on Kokrokoo. I plead him. Okay. Edward G, aka Captain in Takoradi. We'll look at it. It's alarming the rate at which road accidents occur in this country. Can you imagine on Sunday, I saw a taxi driver who was drunk whilst driving on the Takwa Tamsu Road, senior prof in Takwa. When people die through road accidents, they also die with their talent, skills, potentials, ideas, expertise, and their marvelous contribution to society. I suggest drivers are asked to watch videos of terrible accidents before they start their journey. Gastiman in Brekum. Well, I can tell you that
I mean, Jack had the 3 urologists who died in Kumasi.
Yeah. Kwame, many of the accidents are due to impatience. If we had many public transport vehicles like STC, the accidents would reduce. Or Dishi Ajabing in a hard show. You have a point. And somebody says the recent road accidents is as a result of e-levy. Bobo Kelly, I'll smile at that one. Last year, between January and March, we lost over 770 people. There was no e-levy. So I'll leave it there for now. Come up, Pastor Brim.
Chairman General.
Yes, sir.
Now, Isa Yoma Semencha or Tio from UK.
Oh, Major so.
Or say they are always on your platform. Send them a
Oh, Isa Ayuma. Good morning.
Me channel pa. Now, Chairman General. Him say if you share ana a jato fee so 3 more. What fire service does is, after a investigation to find out what the causes. Figures are yenya dani day. Ubisa a question. Ubisa Uncle Lutu say, what does he think say causes of some of these accidents? My question is, do we investigate them? Whether the Road Safety Commission or the police MTTD units, do they investigate to find out what exactly is the cause? Is it about the roads? Is it about our attitude? What is it?
It's a combination. Because Minya Baku Mubarak Sagbul or the Ibia Boss Monday and you may know Kumase Eba Accra. Now say road safety factor say and conform this are LED lights no to Mokano so no will be into 2-3 or basing there or say Charlie yes so be two anymore. Why how do you be real? Yeah.
Is the problem. See, Chairman General, me feel say we a issue. Yeah, almost every time.
Yeah.
But you see, Kwana cost. Say, but from Kwana insignificant. The hard way. And I think say, we are at a risk because who can say we are responsible driver on the road, no, and our road user, no be. As a result of the negligence and irresponsibility, no, the big room. Most of these accidents happen, and near all causing accident in any nipa no, every crowd no you cause accident.
Yeah.
Now you be a what causing accident be a what for or the for the for be a now the person of course at the end of the day becomes a victim and becomes the loser. I feel say the authorities must set up. Mekan authorities are MTTD. One. But you see, what is the perception of the road user towards the police on the roads or on our roads? Do they actually enforce and rana yekase ye enforcing and not someone enforcing? It's a question. Because ye kojina honoma drivers be our perception be say menyahu police ni na ojina hono and road safety official na ojina honom no sebi enye emranity no original ho say we are okwa sales. That's the perception some have. Inti Oba no instead of say ono so be take care etima boa I'm making sure say I will do things that will prevent accident, you know. On fa on him say e no kra na e bia nipa na watch no e betima agi kakra na o ka say wo ko ultimately who can I overload
and
general
standard
serious overload. Now beside question say what is the cause? Ebia se kwani narrow and now what will take a crabia. Na say overload. Onya kose na say wait no etimi no a okofom. That is one. Now so nipa na wire overload na okono or share police for. And one say they understand themselves no echo. Now if authorities ye ka ho asem say ombe law enforcers here now be say mra no be ejuma no aye hwan na say we nyina esia. Then at the end of the day, who do we blame? Oh, and ye can ye suban no, ye can ye road use suban no. Na ye hwe almost so asebi ye di 2 million more mo say mo hwe na obia eni super pepe. Is it somebody sent a text say unlicensed drivers bebre e wo pan
1,299 last year and ye chill.
Very good. And will be attributing accidents to such people. Say oh, is it and now no can say, of course, it's not about the people they're giving license. Okay, it's about the people who are going to ensure that the right thing is done on our road. That is my problem.
Enforcement.
War betides you in the US to drive without a license. Police no so engineer kwan so. And it's very interesting because I have not seen a policeman say, "Oh, no, I check one." No. Cameras are everywhere. Ukoye wrong parking. Police ni buy onu no kura mu ninkita ho. And that's all the ticket. No, they are 2 cars. No, I'm the bed. The next moment, they will get you. The system is working. So the point I'm making is say, Ama Obia Elim say my the right thing. I'm in trouble.
The system will work.
Absolutely. We all drive here. Travel to some of these countries and say me a driver meeting for car mom and when you don't have a license, you are looking for your public transport or someone to drive you. But you come home without license, without anything, the system, you are using it anyhow. And then I buy a sorry say or baby enforcement. Drivers will say I won't vote. Chairman General, you forgotten under President Kufuor. They will tell you under President Kufuor it took Madam Christian Checha to kneel down begging drivers just because President Kufuor felt say there was a need to enforce motor regulations.
Kneeling down, I'm saying a fisherman.
A fisherman, no, sorry.
I think so.
But I remember there was this motor quarter. Yeah. Maybe I would have to check it out. But I'm saying,
Christian is in here.
Fisherman. Very good.
But then it was all part of.
But there was this issue of motor quarter.
Yes, motor
and a whole lot of issues by Yen Twaba.
Motor quarter, alutinum. Yeah, chichi drivers stand almost 30 aluta.
Hey,
President Kufuor chichi drivers.
Yeah, Charlie.
So and Kayama Sam STA na system a build on it and at least it will have certain time policy no any for that particular time. It's for us to keep it, maintain it, nurture it. A drew beer na obia are used to the system now. Then you know say oh yes say I think it wasn't a Christian church, you know, it was rather the motor court matter. Drivers court, prisons, baby, and other things. But today, because of that, no policy maker wants to go on that. Now say Zoom Lion. Under President Mahama, somewhere 2014, the Collins down the more man to me say, Enka. Yeah, as cars are not accident of crime, so no. Yeah, man to me now on to two immediately. Na ebia on your register ko e already there na dey kakra bi ato na wetua so that yan twen say ubekwa akopɛ eyi car ba beto accident ni see ya omo aso ti ya then of course they are going to lift it up. Ghanaians came and opposed it, all of us. We all oppose it, but you see later on the opposite ya anye juma no President Akufo-Addo he thought it was proper for us to implement it, but when Ghanaians rose up yan pene yan say yan tua President Akufo-Addo who listened said, okay, you're train sign. I'm a train sign. And now I know can say some of the contributing factors to road accidents cars are more to talk on the man and I do no about the room. Go into the statistics. Obi drive ya be ahwim no akoko tipo track ya say no for them who the bebre.
Yeah.
So the point I'm making is say the ideas be base we should try to educate each other.
Not politicize.
Fine tune it and not politicize it. They are not ho. So the point I'm making, all this we are doing attitude. The politics are for whatever we do. Police nature, do you know who I am? I feel no attempt phone or for a politician.
Yeah.
You have made a mistake, for God's sake.
Members who says yeah.
So I think your attitude now, I will say
now listen to this one. Jones Amwakwata or Maryland, US, or say in any of these developed countries or serious countries, if 734 people lose their lives in 3 months, it will be considered a national disaster and a state of emergency enforced. Yet in our part of the world, it's the usual lip service. Step out of your studio, you see an overloaded 18-wheeler vehicle slowing down highway traffic. God have mercy. Jones Amwakwata, Maryland, USA. Obisa Kwame, the motor court, Patricia PJ, Mama Pat, no Saturday me a KMA. Na just okopa drivers the chow. So omko twaba. Chow papa.
Pa. So omko twaba.
Yeah.
To save you.
Yes.
No.
Kwame, this motor court and fishermen, Uncle Alote in your studio and co used it as a propaganda tool. Some Brian Bobby Alote says agreed. He will not even on I recently visited Kumasi. If you see the smaller vehicles trying to overtake 4 to 5 cars at a go, mind-boggling. As if the only persons in a hurry. Nana Ekwamabuati. That's what this matter. While some of us have the courage to check careless drivers, to include drivers who pick passengers without proper parking, all cars behind will be tooting their horns and others will just hurl insults. Ghanaians generally are impatient on the road or whilst driving. Major Ericose retired. Good morning, Action Man. Thank you very much for that one. This man will not stop scaring me, Elvis. Elvis Daco. More statistics. Jeez. Charlie.
But let me add this.
Yeah.
Uni. Ya can we are
Yeah.
Maybe not 2-3 days time. You say, oh, MTTD unit of the police. Oma come. Oma come one. Go ahead. Accra Central. And now, Okada riders. You bet you be biara. You better say because we have actually raised awareness on the platform called Peace FM. Then extortion na shasi. Mesre. Yankase me enchi obi. Yankase ma ban bia enforce laws and our police ni enye omodwuma. We there penyimfo enkai hu say yes. Ye be operations no. Let's not wait until say dede bia ba anansem bia ye kan o media mo and emu push ye. Ye wie so a ye kwakoye no. We are doing it in a manner obi fi say police ni we there. Say we MPP no ocho awu. We so fi say we NDC no ocho awu. So it appears obi mo fi say some police for no ye were NDC police and were MPP police. Make us say I get some calls. Obi afrem say say me brother say omo ye nordness. Bebre wo ha. Ye na ride motor mo. No afrem say oh police no one man kasa. Omo begu ye vote. Na me say how? No, omo Accra Center unya for 2 motor yes we Okada like that. They are chow. Oh, and I go here, you know, service our police, you know, you see what you're in this city.
Wow.
And some of these things come. But see, and it's important to say it may raise issue. Some way operation now. Please, first of all, platforms will educate people. Don't just get up and then rush into it. Young faster every month, you know. Now, the MTTD unit, you know, act to top platforms. They are educating people. Say, Abia from this day to this time, you be operations.
Wow,
who riding motor, who need license? Yeah, chua. There's nothing we can do about Ubeko Court. Well, we say if you create awareness like this, now operation is shas ya. Obia wadi moto pie kwa oni. Because I remember some time ago, police gave a friend is saying a directive say after 8 p.m. Obia and riding motorbike. They gave us some time.
Yeah.
And people actually obliged and
so,
obeyed.
I don't issue.
Now they ain't again to me and you see publicity before even operationalizing whatever we are going to do. Now I'm sorry, yeah, can't want some. Now I got moto be we be fresh politician, we be fresh. But if you create awareness, even the politician knows say why your awareness no. So until be your friend of on few.
Peace FM.
I am saying that mesre police for you have a lot to do on this our road carnage.
And I'm more politicians, so your friend Mamu ha police for.
We must actually.
It's
an obligation. Say
I'm a woman organizer. I'm a youth secretary. I don't think me.
I mean, in Ghana, you one. Asamba name be muchim nenkente different kinds. Now the indiscipline. Actually, the level of indiscipline in this country now, I would say almost 90% of us are all involved. Now, urban road carnage, road indiscipline. Accra is first. Total drivers are one guy. Or mind the passenger pushing one will be to or one nephew. Now, look at this highway N1. You could do Awosh Junction. Now, drivers see the or force because all washing if he left or if he right or by left or he doesn't care. The traffic in the so green and wanna walk at the world by La Paz or the boat you with the man. There was a driver last week, Kwame. Mr. Police in Mununoma mo bonabado. The trot driver traffic I show reading. Where to car the police in man kwan. No man go awoshi. Police in is on yeda. When yan order or directing yan driver need you know. And the driver realized there was no way for him to order to drive by La Paz. But because on him a hard road in Pope Yenzi when who baby order for no send other banners before awoshi. But these are the kind of indiscipline I'm talking about. The engineer traffic, we bunne driver about from the route to can on show there. Oh yeah, one moment once I do there, man come on beshim. As if there in some madon salute a woman or there it's the driver head.
It's a license.
It's a license to drive. Kwame, I don't know. Now AME Asami Okema Central Police Station. Oh no, you know, during Rollins era, I was involved with this AMA Abaye reorganization with the Young Traders Association. Traders been number what so under Madam Fosna Nelson's at the Rwanda Boys and Girls Club. Yeah, too at the Young Traders Association. In order to bring peace to Accra, especially Rollins Park and Mokola and other areas. Now, the level of indiscipline, as a result of poverty. Yeah, Kwame. If you don't recognize that almost about 85% of Ghanaians are very poor, we will be failing this country. Me nyankuno gejina Yesu kromo okase na mu there yes 1,000 voices will also come out to speak in tongues, and they have started speaking in tongues. Look, you need to touch the base, the poverty base able to orientate to one responsibility and giving them the chances, the avenues. For Ebutuma them ne tuma zabwa. Messi, the ma abaye saman. Nti oma Henry Oguda Messi Henry has a big problem to solve. Oh yes, mo. Messi Okodu baby one. Apia ko kanshi Anetema station. The bunde was the white paint. Mark. Nti moye in there. It was small space be able to my display goods. Na your bigger goods in na ya about 10 to be an air patebi na akesha ho. onu gwa bo yezizi wo if you want to ba Cape Coast our ton wo friend Mar native our ton kakru ni nya ide boy ma abaye if mba yen do enti advice na ezere man no na it's all part of this ewa Kwame sure wo John hey
no
to wo friend Abeka yeah minim then you see hey ewa it was built in the 60s so I saw it this building
across us no
across you
yeah
it has become a place for drivers. What to park the man say a traffic in ma green driveway to Abeka. Ebunde cars in ya na waka because short off in ya would
yeah.
One more one. Until you ask yourself
indiscipline.
That time the mechanization division of AMA. No, you're from city engineers. Some who's or silo. Of city engineers or no plan architects, one civil engineers. Now do wogu. And until one they couldn't envisage the growth of our population now. Yebonde dam no beya. Or today La Paz. The same thing is like La Paz. La Paz in Gano. No, you're on that road. Or your bumpy road.
And so here.
And sana if he sembefu were vended. Maybe if you town as you call Santa Maria Honazin. What shall see there war to an assassin in the Langat now one quarters no ya blikuma. Until what shall see net the roadi no ya timafo one chainsaw who ya what in done in Yanazi one was so line or anyone road you do.
I see.
Until you ask yourself until city engineers war plan ten and then when do my yadama when do my plan there although your bus stop bus stop be soon in your Ghana for you super no one there
I didn't
yepe ugwezi azana ya kofi nti nje today tama station well plan nti one wo market women na brand wo what on they make money because of your ministries are obetikwa otigo wi wa ka technical or ko ni go and oko ni rofi but in other places until them until time ya look at that highway na buna was in wa mesh there na manfu ko twitwa na wo cross pedestrian knockdown only be you know until I'm asking myself don't we plan people don't know Accra Mr. Anna, what for a look at what you show you when we come out? Accra is healing. As you see it, it's healing. Until Ebune, Tambia, there are a lot of valleys. Obon, there, Ebune from Abokobi in Suto, from Naijon, Adenta in Suta, Otumu for Kwabenya, Ofi Kwabenya, Foma, no, the Bope Malam. No, we get filling station. What the very place now, then, Su, of Azuko, Lagoon. You ask yourself, the Nkofu there, Dakumai, the other time, other people offended, Dakuman, Odoko, and just directly Dakuman and only Dansoma Yokoko. So, Nzo Otto was so hoina, or son foam, Nzo Hoina, or son foam. Until war construct Kaneshi to Wavanden, Winneba Rodi, and Womudo or Valia. When they big storm drains out there, no on America, now Mafu Mobufu. Miss Owen, Gamaradin, Nimpinfo, Wanzu, Rollins Go Bubu, or Central Moscow, or Mokolan. Baby, what you see here, Abuzoka, Horasu Nezufan, Oko, Kole Lagunum. Kole Lagun for ye being, Kole Dudo, no Kole Lagun. Or was there? He knows a case was Central.
Chapter down.
So you ask yourself there. It's say Zuto, if you're Obecha Bilam there about.
Yeah.
We build the flyovers. Obeyama.
Dam.
Oh, see flyovers. Ebia Monko 7. Nasi Party. Obeyama, Obochi, Yamazako.
Wow.
John and yes, you can say you get a boy. Mbonchina Gukonya and Yachichon was Zoom. And you ask yourself, how do we plan our cities? How do we plan?
But Egbezwale also draws our attention to something. Egbezwale says, have you forgotten about drivers who live on energy drinks, all in the name of making it in life? What's the group there? One of energy drinking them.
Energy drink is no mark my baby.
Yes, you don't drive an brother no coffee.
I mean, we have a long way to go. We have started from somewhere. We need to support it. The Ghanaians need to support this government. Its appointees will initiate these moves. Will bring stability and the discipline into our system. Otherwise, the man is
just indiscipline. Bottom line, indiscipline.
Road crashes. Driving on our roads is very easy. Aya na nipa bebre through crash o de ehyen fa ye lorry kwan so esane sania drivers BT no. Anyway, anope minchia obi a oye crash papa ya nua King Edward the Slave. Hello FM phone na say Emma official pa. Here's to wish you all King Edward the Slave happy birthday to you. Love and best wishes from myself and the Kokrokoo team and from Samson Kwame Nyamiche and the team at Hello FM. Come out. Any other comments, Nyampong?
Kwame.
Yes.
I'm say road accidents has some a camp patriotism home. I would say the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, no call on the youth to be patriotic, very important. Now, in being patriotic, no, also okay who say, "Oh my no, esi ya na ekuye ma yina." And my comment on this is just to call on all of us. Says titru emabunu. Yenka who say so on mine ekuya, you are also a beneficiary. Also be benefited. Na say ya amfa Ghana anto honoma ye say ye nyina beboa ama Ghana si ya maye na a personal interest ebe go against the growth of this country, the collective interest of this country. The comment on this is just to add to his call. Say, Yanuma, mabuna, you know. I'll take as a example of a building of 1960s. That's an area who cry. Yeah, you know who cry said the woman will be a very come out. But today, I'm not saying young football. What's it? Them like you do. Today,
Australian.
Syrians.
Syrians.
Lebanese.
Okay.
Syrians. Lebanese. No, what it's in them area.
So, and my opportunity, okay, with all humility, to sit with him, say, yeah, can't on my once. To get to where they have gotten to, it takes patriotism, it takes commitment, and it takes love for your nation to get to that level. That sense of patriotism must be instilled in us. And must be something we should all uphold. And then, what is going on? Now, many before program, I shall say, now, many say, who they hear deaths are AC. Accidents are king. Okay? Most of them are young. Okay? Most of them are young. Obi who will be now, I be a wakoto the cap. Fufro. Sebi, by a friend, Saka was saying, it's something that, of course, we talk about. Again, cyber crime, Abba. Opinion is like a crowd. Oh, no, they are car. On your driver, on your no, in them question, who or the end open. And if you have love for your nation, if you have love for people who are in this country, you wouldn't behave recklessly or with the sense of indiscipline. To mess right, that patriotism, let us uphold it.
Well, I've been TV or Adjumpa FM. I don't know. Also, Manganjo, the woods in the bed in there.
Nitrinkwa.
No.
Dr. Sribo Kweku says, Chia, King Edward the Slave, he cannot be any Karachi Papepia. Chairman General, good morning. In my humble opinion, 3 major factors contribute to road safety. 1, the road. 2, the vehicle. 3, the driver. Alote Jacobs has just mentioned the curves on the Cape Coast Road, which falls under the first category. It looks like the Ghanaian road starts from footpath to grading to follow the footpath, graveling of path to be.
And that's very true.
Charles in our data. Actually, the 77 curves on the Accra Cape Coast Road does not make it a bad road necessarily. Sometimes curves are introduced to change the environment and keep drivers alert. It may also follow contours and avoid major obstacles such as hills, towns, etc. As long as there are adequate signs to inform drivers, it's okay. It requires drivers to also follow the rules. Unfortunately, our drivers do not have the patience on our roads. Sunshine in Accra. I would too. The other day, I'll say it is just patience on the road. I would try. I don't think
Yeah, Grammy. VIP launches youth volunteer program to ignite patriotism among the youth. VIP people go beyond that.
No, yeah.
There, at least a sense of belonging, a sense of being an entrepreneur, and others. Because youth are all many. Many come out in command. There, indiscipline, can be a teacher when you while recruiting into the Ghana Education Service. When the problem that the country is facing, and we manage now, was in pay man, as a Morocco strike. Chede, if you Kwame Nkrumah build, and then Kwame Nkrumah use the word nationalizing the trade union. The Oma making sure the trade union was under his armpit. The Obian Tumungaya the demonstration. It was after Dr. Buzia Mapolo Ayimpo Bay 5 something I walk on court. Yeah, if he mob in the Yako demonstration.
Apollo 568.
Apollo 568 in the Yako demonstration. Yeah, wait to see him, mama. Yentum how the mediation. How we can, I don't know. There say you need them experience. You need qualified people who can sit with government and unions. Na we mediate. Na whatever union for the work or strike na labor commission so was sorry. EMP strike. They don't see the red signs. The monk of we were pedaling them. If it them habiting so, it has become a character of our various unions.
Aluta.
Martin, you know.
Aluta.
We are not going to be. No, Kwame Nkrumah started with 65 industries. Go to Kwame Nkrumah, no about diversity, the main industries or companies. You have diverse companies here, my companies here. If you go to baby, you have to know my Asofo. Asofo so was a chapter Kasakesi. Ne you are here Ghana for. Na ya go chapel order 21 days fast crossover. Nzi ya go cross ni ya crossover.
But you kind of quite to the some of these companies were not working very well. Some of these factories.
Who were then in charge?
We are Ghana.
It is like Siga. Was it one various state-owned enterprises in Azi? Because we have come up Ghana government. 5.something billion that could have helped pushing the economy. And say, Abaja no more woboka. Sir, Auditor General, or danger, auditing no way. No, why yes, some review was there. Look, these people should be held responsible. If you Accra, as CEO and everybody, where you are, Ukroma, ne fuel now, Elton, or your government, the car. And say fuel pun so you bear 15 gallons never cause aba obaga order what of fuel 30 gallons or get you coupon or out of fuel. That is what is happening in this country. We are not being patriotic. It is good Vice President was chassis from the youth, but then And when you using Gomobi was a ambassador of TVET.
Yeah.
Now somebody has been listening to you. Now or champion the course also TVET no was abana yen taxi. And also there obey here there obey explain. He's called Mr. Davis.
Was inaugurated yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, he's called Mr. Davis, TTI. Also TVET na apo ni abbreviations in ni meanings in apo yen taxi. No, it is the best for this country.
Yeah.
Also, it is the best for this country. Look, don't mind you have been a graduate from KNUST. Also, the vocational cut across all segments of our education. It is a career engineer, you need some vocational. And we should even look to steel benders, fitter for welders, and the technical schools. We invite one because they have been given the machines by this government.
Don't respect them.
Egbe Fable is doing something at Petroleum Commission.
It's one but listen
Yeah.
yeah, the Papa make Mr. Us there. Egbe Fable is one of the most honest persons on the Wakama across.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. What's the one?
I mean, not me call Hubi. It's Petroleum Commission and Takwadi Technical University.
Yeah, TTI. Takwadi Technical Institute.
No, it's a worry. We are
Yeah.
not paying
Cape Coast Technical Institute. Missy, Edena Chinese food will be see no more machines or system. The same thing they've done for Cape Coast Technical University.
Takwadi Technical University, yeah.
Excellent.
Now, why we don't pay credence to TVET?
Because you only say in San Luis manager
say, it starts from say Obisa say that you be ejuma. What betides the child Obeka say be welder.
Welder.
And I make carpenter. What you expect to hear is say person it is or a doctor or be a lawyer and now be say is it just at the case. Meanwhile, TVET is the way to go. Kwame Nkrumah had a policy. This PWD.
Yes.
Public
Works Department.
Public Works Department.
You see, it should have been nurtured because not carpenters, womb, carpet layers. Juma. I tell you, me and I read about it. Oh, but point is that I can say if technical vocation, then of course even plumbers will be lacking in future. We will have them.
Me wo friend you be wo gwe se bi organize manchi. Paying organize manchi. Na onye papa paying bi wo fan kontama. Na wo ye adwuma wo PWD. Yeah, in front for work or pupu or two nyina do go to PWD yard or training bin mo be carpenters. Papa major the way we need ya tako. No one yama wo friend tako. Na we sisi dan number 1 na Awuboko University ebebra some small job ebeye ese de o mo nzan edwuma di oye ngwase edwuma ntimi ye Kwame papa na major Mr. Davis
yeah
also the TVET is even going to help the 1D 1F more of the 1D 1F
Obama on a lot of your friend skilled labor
now so we have thousands of our youth and say look, we need to motivate them. We need to be sitting with them. We need to be talking to them.
Quick one. The Supreme Court has stopped Asin North MP from performing parliamentary duties. He can no longer perform parliamentary duties until a full determination of his case. It was a 5-2 majority decision. So 5-4-2 against Supreme Court of Ghana has granted a motion seeking to stop James Jachikwason from holding himself as the Member of Parliament for Asin North. Mr. Jachikwason is therefore not the MP for Asin North at this moment, and he cannot attend Parliament. This is just by way of info coming through. 1043, a very good morning to you, Madam Diana Mogri, who is a lecturer at Sunyani Technical University. Good morning, Madam Diana Mogri. Thank you very much for listening. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.
For me to land.
Yes.
Okay.
For me to land.
Yeah.
On the me use who platform immediately a campaign a movie. But you see, when you have eyes, you should see. But when you have eyes and you pretend, the repercussion is what I'm afraid of. Yeah, Messi, Abrantia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni speech okay deliver wo Yesu Krum wo fan Gumwa Nyanyano.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. We need truthful people. Yeah, Ghana yedu mira. Woman yankan no kwa. He yankan no kwa kakra ye hu de no. Awochira aba nti ye be yeden na ya manage yen na ya bo aban so ni initiatives o aba because aban no nya wangote wa aban o ye nya ya aban na ni mremi or de ye boa to move this country forward. And I'm happy there. Since and then Makankan was social media there, prices of fuel will drop again. This is what everybody wants to hear. But look, we can never have anything cheapo. And there's no government who can say, when I say money, dollars come, no dollar abo. Dollar imba. We all have to contribute.
No conjurer.
And agri should be our major base. Able to build the economic foundation of this country. Let us differentiate truth from propaganda. That will help us. Just because I want power anti or there, magana funya wajizi ne eba oh ma muso mushane until the mo me sorry. No. This time forward there should be no sorry. Nti any initiative you over baby as Ghanaians or there ye boa ne a leader so I can no quite truth is God and God is truth. Nti woman kon the man nti look I will urge the vice president on Koduk Dama, God will be with him.
Chairman General, until a mining company took a group of us to Takoradi Technical Institute for a 3-year program, I didn't appreciate TVET. We had completed senior high and were waiting to enter the university. I now work in a senior role and I'm proud of the skills I have. So at the end, me say TVET.
Chairman
technical.
General,
Yes.
Mr. 1 minute. There's a culture. Yeah, adopt it. Say, you destroy the police service with polarization and our politics.
No politicians,
I know, and that is why I want to raise this. All my information is here. Justice Pega. Okay, the late Justice Pega.
Me kind of papa.
Or say the bench is not for timorous souls. Timestre, na mashe me papanom in crime. The justices of the Supreme Court of Ghana and other judges are on your judicial system. They should go by that saying and be strong on it. The law is no respecter of persons. There's a culture, ever. And I'm saying, and a judiciary, and a judgment, ben ever, and a win ever. Meanwhile, Nippona go kind judgment, you know, what in the baby, and the emotions, boom, into messages. As we speak and as we get the platforms to talk, those institutions are supposed to be. Nobody says a man criticize it, but however, be responsible in your critique.
Yeah. Nobody says you shouldn't criticize, but be responsible in your critique. Kamal Abdul.
Kandapan is in Onjo.
It's not one can hear you. Not can hear you.
And now, be responsible.
But what I mean, Dr. Kobrando was a way pick is NDC minister CV. No question me Dr. Kobrando for inviting me to the office. And we spoke a lot. I'm in a Kokwani, but I'm getting once I have declared for Bawumia. I don't want to be seen as political opportunist.
Hey, you've declared for Bawumia?
Yes. I'm not an MPP. And MPP shouldn't even think there more than one party.
But
I'm a CPP.
And that's the CPP?
No, me a CPP in NDC.
What's
Nkume is in NDC.
Natural way with you.
But when if you say who be here now, enjoy Yankupon share the car. Over to Wednesdays. Also, that me jump for political as a prostitute from one party to another. But let me tell Ghanaians that politics is business, and they should be serious with it. You don't allow people to convince you and to tread on you when they have gotten power. Politics is business.
That's a good advice.
Already, as what's the CCR Supreme Court here in 5-2, no? On social media, people are saying the dissenting two is to appease Kandapa.
I said, my guy, my bad 2 hours. We are not looking at the substance of the issue. There be a problem, man. But I will encourage the justices. They should not be timorous on the bench. That's all.
Okay.
When you are in power, or say ye for the bench. When you are out of power, hey, don't mind them. Hey,
talking about TVET, this one says, I'm a contractor, yes, but this TVET thing cannot be downplayed. Underwater welding is a very skilled job. My company is one of the few who does that. I have some very skilled guys who work with me. This TVET thing ought to be encouraged. Well, I saw TVET at work firsthand in Singapore, and it was amazing. I will see FPS Kwame Nkrumah. Yeah. It was something else. Yeah, it was something else. Yeah. It was something else. I mean, ooh. Anyway, in case you haven't heard, the Supreme Court by 5-2 majority decision says James Jachi Kwesen should stop holding himself out as Member of Parliament for Asin North until the final determination of the case. So, bottom line, Asin North at this point has no Member of Parliament. Anas says, I have a degree in economics, but I'm now using my woodwork and technical drawing as a carpenter today. And
I'm making it.
Yes.
I'm making it, honestly.
I mean, Mamanda Abaniasi for elevating Brewer vocational training.
Okay.
And because of its the emphasis on vocational.
I see. Charles. Remember,
okay.
Charles was a member there. Are you CPP or MPP? Talking about letting people convince you, that's quote unquote. Has Alute not allowed the vice president to convince him into joining his party? Alute.
No. I will never join MPP, but I will vote for Bawumia.
Okay, quick one. I've just been corrected. Justice Pega is alive. So, respectfully, my lord, we apologize for the reference to you as the late Justice Pega. Respectfully, we apologize, my lord. Justice Pega, for the record, is alive. A very good morning to you, lawyer Larry O2. Have a lovely day. And then George says, Alute is CNPP. That is what he is. Okay, George.
Say more.
Just as how the CCN baby.
Ma before baby or Germany. No, yeah, shoe shine walk, Masi, or Patasi estate. Nah, ma maybe I show if you don't trespass. Nah, I been to usual boy. No, who for us, hey. Bob Sanfuruza, on your mina make a joke, was a moment trespass. Yana, when was somebody now, say more.
All the same more.
All the same more. You brought for time. Say more,
chemical. Tell CPP's Alute Jacobs that me then I'm get unfinished business. Say Obama.
Sure.
And this one says a very good morning to Miss Victoria Odro Abrokwa of Smart Cleaners in Teshi. Have a good one.
But the MPP, you have somebody like Obama.
A great guy.
A great guy.
A very great guy.
A very good communicator. And you are not using. You have people like this and on a Dompino.
He's a great guy.
Alote, what's that?
So Obama right?
No, miss all your business. We are going. Miss politics. Say one me go for we paper. Obi to me janka do she rado jobodo or yezu or yazana kana chano wako even blind. The name me away. Na painful about sorry in party painful about na wa mo bibi kakra wo ba kru ebie wo baby on all the troubles all the party bo ya bra ye wo boy I am painful na I am won your positions wa ban the boys around them into mun show bia wo constituency but the boys around you who have made you what you are show one ye the minute politics I got
to know Obama through his writings.
Quick one. Adi from Takrade contributes to our earlier discussion on the road carnage. Kwame, the carnage can be stopped with simple technology by introducing an app that occupants in a commercial vehicle can make a real-time report about careless driving for police checkpoints to detain the car. Well, Adi, thank you. But earlier we spoke to lawyer Kwame Kodia, Etuahene of the NRS, the National Road Safety Authority. Okay, BB say Oman launches a program on Freno Stay Alive campaign. They are looking at those things as well. Adi continues. I was traveling from Cape Coast to Takrade and the driver was making a call with one hand and driving recklessly with the other. I told him to end the call or park the car. Well, he got angry, took another lady beside me to add her voice by shouting at him for him to stop. Well, you see, women.
Women,
they know they take things play.
Hey.
How about you tell?
What the man in Wunda?
Oh, I
the speeder. Don't time in no barrier no wage I want.
Yeah.
You don't make a bus from there watching. Or drive carelessly. Watching what detaining woman and car for. Mo call train station mo call for no car also am make about mo.
Bernard Alote Jacob, social commentator of the CNDCPP.
Limited liability.
Yeah. Kamal Abdin Abdallah, Deputy National Communications Officer of the NPP. And earlier also Kwame Kodia Etuahene of the National Road Safety Authority. Kwame Medasi, thanks for your contribution to our show this morning.
Peace FM.
Checking out now. Back again tomorrow morning. Next news broadcast is at 12. Kofi Kombilson is next on your radio. As always, my parting shot is in the book of Numbers in the Bible. Numbers 6, 24 to 26. Well, it says very simply, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. That's my prayer for you if you're within hearing range of my voice this morning. Wednesday, April 13. Remember to keep your dreams and hopes alive is all you have. And as always, when you stop to say a prayer, remember to say one for me too. God bless. Good morning.